Good morning, everybody. I'm Holly Morrison. I know that you know that we live in this wonderfully international city, evident by all the embassies that are here. But do you know of all the opportunities that are available to you at those embassies? That's why we have decided that from time to time, you and I are going to travel the world together. And we're starting our trip at the Embassy of the Republic of Korea. That's where we are live this morning. Let me be the first to say, 안녕하세요. That's your general greeting in Korea. We are at their KORUS house here on Massachusetts Avenue. And as you can see, we are already immersed in the culture. We are going to find out what always goes on here at the KORUS house so that you and your family can come out and learn and take part. They also from time to time have special exhibits. We're going to take a look at the one that is currently here called Emography. And then, of course, you can't be in another country without experiencing the food. So we're going to do a little Korean cooking. I think pancakes with kimchi on the menu this morning. I'm assuming it works with coffee, Gavir. What do you think?
You know, I don't know, but I'm interested in learning, Holly. Thank you so much. We'll see you at 7.
Up later, we are exploring the Embassy of the Republic of Korea. Holly is taking us inside. Coming up in just about 30 minutes, we'll take a tour. Julie, thanks a lot. It's 7:48 right now. The embassies around D.C. obviously give lots of opportunities to us to learn about countries from, well, pretty much all over the world.
Oh, man, we're so lucky here. This morning, Holly is at the Embassy of the Republic of Korea. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. I hope you guys got your passports out this morning because you are right. We are traveling, and today we are taking you to Korea, the Republic of Korea. We're at the KORUS house. It is their embassy and cultural center. Coming up, we are going to tell you all the reasons why you just might want to make your own visit here. It's all live next on Fox 5 Morning News. Stay with us.
Fox 5's Holly Morris is getting a lesson in Korean culture this morning.
She's at the Embassy of the Republic of Korea learning about the different classes and events that they're going to host throughout the year. Holly joins us now. Good morning, Holly.
안녕하세요. That's just a general greeting in Korean. My first lesson I got upon arriving here. You know, there are more than 150 embassies in the D.C. area. We're so lucky to have all the cultural here. I know that you talked a little bit about that, Allison, in terms of the international opportunities. But are you taking advantage of those international opportunities? That is the key question. So from time to time, we've decided we are going to take advantage and inspire you maybe to do the same. And we are starting here in Korea. It is Adam Wojciechowicz. It's a very Korean name, as you can tell. And Hosan Kim. Yes. They both joined me this morning. They are with the Office for Cultural and Public Affairs, and they joined me this morning. So the obvious question, first of all, is now, how did you get involved in this?
Well, I guess you could say my motivation is my wife, who happens to be Korean. But we actually have a pretty international staff here, so I'm part of the local staff. And it's just a fascinating place to work. Every day is different.
Dare I say it's a labor of love.
Indeed.
For you.
Indeed.
All right. Well, this is the KORUS house. Quickly tell me about the KORUS house.
Well, KORUS, the word KORUS is formed by putting Korea and U.S. that fortunately rhymes with the chorus. That denotes our strong wish for more dynamic and harmonious relations between Korea and U.S.
And you guys do a lot here in terms of encouraging people to come learn about the culture. And we want to start with this garb that you have on.
I guess you were wondering.
Well, I mean, it did kind of hop into my mind.
Well, let me just briefly introduce. I'm wearing my best hanbok today, which is the word for the traditional Korean clothing. And it mostly has a ceremonial role in modern Korean culture, but it's used for special occasions and inaugurations, graduations, weddings, of course. I actually wore a similar hanbok at my wedding in Korea, so it was a great occasion.
We have a couple of other wedding things that we kind of wanted to show off here. Tell me about what we're looking at.
Well, this is hwarot. It's worn by lawyer women during ceremonial occasions or commoners for their wedding during Goryeo and Joseon dynasty.
It is absolutely gorgeous and just so ornate and detailed.
And this is an ancient tradition for Korea. It's all hand-engraved fabrics.
Yeah, hand-woven.
And it's one of the traditional crafts of Korea that has a long tradition.
And you said you had a wedding ceremony in Korea, right?
That's right.
And then you had a wedding ceremony here.
Yeah, we had a little bit of series of weddings.
We are so married.
Definitely.
Okay, let's kind of go around the room because you have so many beautiful things to see. What else are we looking at?
This is called 10 symbols of longevity screen that symbolize 10 living things, 10 symbols that lives very long and prosperous life, such as sun, crane, pine tree, deer, turtles, and things like that.
What do you think, as we continue to kind of look at some of the stuff that you set up here, if you had to just describe the Korean culture how would you depict it?
Korean culture, and I think Adam got better answer with that actually.
Well, I guess the best way to describe it would be, the Korean motto is a dynamic Korea. And it's actually really true because Korea has a long traditional history, a lot of different cultural artifacts. And today it's a very modern society, but it's also a culture that's very in touch with its roots. So you see a lot of examples.
Remember where they came from.
Yeah. So you see a lot of examples of traditional instruments and traditional artifacts from the long history of Korea. And traditional instruments, for example, are very popular in modern fusion types of music, samulnori, for example. And that's one of the things that we do a lot about here at KORUS House, which is sort of providing a spotlight for these types of Korean culture.
You do. What are some of the opportunities that you have all year long here that people can come? Okay, kids, you can play the Korean game now. I'm trying to get them to play over there.
Well, we have a Korean lunar calendar year coming up February 14th. So that's a hockey sack manner, the game we used to play called jegichagi. And that's two-hole. That's another type of traditional game we play on holidays or on a regular basis.
He's pretty good there. And in a suit, no less.
Yes.
So, and you have language lessons that people can
That's
take
right.
there?
At KORUS House, we have events all year round, public guest lectures, cultural exhibitions. We have a few going on right now. We also have permanent galleries. We also provide information about Korea, anybody who happens to be visiting or
wants
interested
to
in going
travel
to Korea.
yeah.
And we also have language classes throughout the year for beginners, advanced, the whole range. And it's just pretty much something different every month.
Yeah. MyFoxDC.com is our website. We have a link to their embassy's website. Of course, this is the embassy. The ambassador lives in his residence, which is separate from here. Coming up in our next hour, you heard Adam talk about different exhibits that they have here. We're going to check out the one that happens to be on display right now. It is immography. If you don't know what that is, I don't either. We'll learn together in our next hour. Back to you.
We don't, and we will learn. Thanks, Holly. And a little bit later, we're live in Korea. Well, okay, technically, it's the Korean embassy, but yeah, I mean, really, it is Korea once you step inside the door. So we're going to check out all the fun that you can have there ahead on Fox 5 Morning News. So stay with us. It's 8:42 right now on this Wednesday morning. Coming up.
A D.C. councilwoman's 911 call for help prompts calls for changes at the top. You will hear it when we come back. Holly.
Okay, Allison, what does this look like to you? While you think about that, I know.
I don't know.
Tell me that it's USA. Do you see it?
No.
I can see the U in the...
help in seeing it. It's called Immography, and it is a new exhibit that is here at the Embassy of the Republic of Korea, where we are live. And coming up, we're going to tell you why you and your family might want to come and interpret this art form for yourself. It's all live next on Fox 5 Morning News. Stay with us.